My name is Nelson. Um, can you please introduce yourself and explain to your understanding of FGM?
My name is Yankuba Jallow. I'm a journalist in the Gambia, working with the foreign newspaper. So FGM for me is a traditional practice which has also some links to religious practice, whether it's verified or not. Let me say basically it's a traditional practice where women or girls are subjected to some initiations conducted by women also.
In your own perspective or understanding, do you generally link FGM to a tribal practice or a religious practice?
Mainly, I'll link it to tradition because you can see a lot of, at least 2 or 3 ethnic groups in the Gambia don't practice it. So it's mainly, let's say, traditional.
What can you say about the laws that govern FGM in the Gambia?
I mean, the laws are very adequate. Just the problem is the enforcement, but the laws are very adequate. They provide protection for the girl child and provide also punishment for those who do the practice of FGM. It has been banned in the Gambia since 2015, and you can see only a handful of women, of perpetrators were brought before the court, and only also amongst them only a few, or less than 5 of them are convicted of that, and the practice is still ongoing. So, for me, the implementation is very weak, and there's a need for government to actually enhance it.
So, as a journalist or as a somebody with legal minded, what do you think need to be done in terms of making sure that these laws are observed?
First is to laws. The idea first is should be a bottom-up approach, making women in these communities, everyone to understand the dangers, and then they also understand the laws, so that no one will protect any person, but also so that it is a crime and make people like in simple sense sensitization. Once people are sensitized and they know it, people will come to understand that this law is there to protect them. The law does not belong to the police for them to enforce. The police are only enforcing the laws, but the law is there to protect the person. So how do you ensure the person to know about it? Is through sensitization, and also the government also to inject a lot of funds in that sensitization. It should not be a one-off where you just go and tour the country and come back. No, it should be sustained advocacy because this is a traditional practice that is costing lives and also affecting a lot of girl, child, and even women until now they are suffering. So there should be sustained sensitization and also a lot of investment in the police also for them to also do this.
So we have seen a lot of some National Assembly members advocating for the ban to be lifted. What do you have to say with regards to that?
Yeah, it's an uncommon view. It's only a few of them. These are disgruntled people, who are thinking that the law is anti-Islam. They link it to that, and that's the argument. If you listen to National Assembly, they will not argue on the line of health benefit. It's like anti-Islam. That's how the argument is, and some of them also support him, but actually it will not cross because there is also a lot of a strong advocacy around it that people or the National Assembly members should not allow it to pass. And I think it failed, and now the Supreme Court. People are on the 4th of July. There will be actually a judgment before the Supreme Court on this case, I think, and people also see what the court will say about it.
So, what is your general overview about this practice? Do you think Gambians, if sensitized, they can abolish it?
Yeah, it's intense sensitization. Because people are born and they found their parents doing it, their grandparents doing it, they held on it, but with intense sensitization. Making sure this community-based, community-owned, people will change their mind. Once you change their mind, the practice, if not eradicated, it will go down to around zero.